Hey, and all those other greetings to adventurers. I'm Jake Spins, welcoming you guys back to my gaming and unboxing channel, where today we have
Kevin,
and we are going to be jumping into more I Regret This Tomorrow with some tack.
did you even watch TAC like ever?
No,
I didn't. I
have
did.
no experience with them.
The only experience I have is with the Nicktoons games. That's it. Like I just see him in the video games. I'm like, okay, that's a character on Nickelodeon, I guess. I wonder how long the show went.
My experience is Attack of the Toy Box.
Yeah, the
that's it.
Nicktoons games. I think it was in another one as well. I forget. I think it was in 2 of them, but I could be wrong.
But to be honest, like, I never really liked the character's art style.
I hate the art style, period. Yeah, I think it's just weird looking.
Oh, something like SpongeBob looks a lot better to me.
Yeah,
you know, Danny Phantom.
It's just that weird, like, 3D-ness. I don't even know if that's part of the cartoon. It might have even been a 2D cartoon. I have no idea. I don't think I've ever seen the show.
Well, I guess it started as a
game
just
mini games.
First.
Okay, so we thought it was 2 players originally.
Okay.
It's just a story mode that we have unlocked, so that's fine. I will just sit this one out.
Oh, apparently you moved.
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not locked. Okay, I mean we can do mini
weird.
games after. We can do story mode first, though, probably.
Okay.
That sounds good.
But even his challenge mode, that's the real.
I don't know. I'm gonna read the description to you though, Jake. Okay.
Right.
So the stench of trouble. TAC must battle the smelliest, nastiest, grossest giants ever in order to save the Pupununu village from their stinky foulness. Isn't that a great to celebrate?
The fact
I want to buy this game right now, even though I have it right in my hands. I want to buy this game again right now.
The fact this started legitimately as a video game series.
We can turn subtitles. It's okay. It's fine. The story doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
What are those?
I think what always bothered me too is like how their like body shape is. Like it just doesn't look natural.
Why are their forearms so big?
Yeah, like their forearms are super big.
At least for that one character, I don't know.
They've just all randomly got like gigantic pot bellies, like which is fine. It just looks kind of unnatural.
Yeah. It's just weird. I don't get this cartoon. I wonder like if there was anybody who actually watched the show, which I doubt. No, I'm kidding. If anybody watched it, was it good? I'm curious. I'm curious to know your opinion on it. I don't know. I watched it. I don't think I ever watched it. Period. Actually, not. I'm trying to recall watching this and seeing this on like Nickelodeon. I really don't at all. It's either I repressed the memory from my mind because it was so bad, or I just never seen it.
I heard that the GameCube game was good at least, but like other than that, like that's all I've heard.
Well, I mean, TAC and the Guardians are gross.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like an engrossing plot.
Yeah, I like what you did there. I like what you did there. That was good stuff. Good stuff.
Sometimes my jokes need deodorant, but not today.
Oh, no. Not today. This is gross. This is a gross time.
I just saw one of those sheeps just sniffing another one's butt.
That's normal. That's normal.
That got really weird really
nature.
quick.
That's nature for you.
Yeah. What the? Wait, what? Wait, what just happened?
I think when you stomp on him, his head shrinks. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, this is all kinds of wrong, but okay. Okay, he's enjoying that. I think he might need some counseling if he's enjoying that. So I have tested a few things. The game controls are kind of a little weird. Like, the fact that you can jump off of walls and you can, like, cling onto them. But for the most part, like, see, that's gonna constantly happen.
It's so unnatural looking.
It feels very unnatural.
Why can you cling to that wall when it doesn't even let you up?
Like, it's... I could have sworn it could, because there was, like, a thing up here, but, like, it looks...
There you go.
Yeah, like, see, that's just so unnatural. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, remember where I'm supposed to go, because I at least did this for testing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Oh, they have invisible walls there. If it's a 3D game, just let me jump wherever.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, what are they blocking you from? They're blocking you from reaching the rock wall behind it.
Ooh, scary.
I don't know what in the world that's for.
This does kind of remind me a little bit of, like, Pack Village when you first start.
Oh, yeah. Insulting Pack Village, yeah. Yeah, I would agree.
Well, no, like a worse off version.
Yeah.
It's a stinky version.
Exactly.
Okay, this is literally as far as I've gotten.
See, this game is meant to be bad because it's called Stinky, so it's meant to be a bad game. So really, we can't fault it for being a bad game.
So do we have to review it opposite now?
Yeah.
So if it doesn't suck, then we have to say we regret it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how that works.
Wait, this dude does not look human.
Yeah, no, not at all.
What? Dude.
It's just the nose. Like, why is the nose so big?
Yeah, how many bees did you get stung by this morning?
Is age determined in this world by the size of your nose?
The younger you are, the smaller
that's not
your nose
true.
is.
Well, I mean, he's probably like middle-aged. You know what I mean?
It's like
maybe.
This is like the Willy Wonka version. Also, I love how they just made a mechanic just for you to jump over walls.
Yeah, you can just
and they
jump.
just put a bunch of walls like over here. Thanks, game. Okay, water Kyoshu.
I guess you can't swim.
All right. That's 1+ for Scrat. He can swim. Tack can.
You push the sheep in the water. I'm curious.
Also, it loves to tell you the different. Wait, did it just say I can run on walls?
Wall run, yeah.
Okay. I didn't know a game before Lost World did that, so that's kind of cool.
Good for them. Good for them.
Also, why do these sheep have like chameleon eyes?
I don't know. I was thinking that too. They have very big eyes.
And like alligator snouts.
I think that's just part of the art style, where things just look gross in this series.
Yeah, I can't push them in there. Like, Tax Village is under some kind of radioactive crap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Ah, yes, a rumble feature. Usually Wii games actually don't have rumble.
Yeah, I mean...
Am I being dumb right now?
I mean, I would say it's tied to the motion controls, usually, right?
That's true.
Like, so, because it wasn't tied to motion, it seems a little weird.
Wait, am I playing a Wii game that doesn't have motion controls?
You know what? That's a plus.
Dude, that's weird.
That's a plus.
Yeah, that is a plus. Some games like Mario Galaxy can do it right.
Sometimes it works, but yeah, most of the time it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, it worked for Sonic Lost World. Or not Lost World. Black Knight. Not Secret Rings, though.
Oh, I think I played that.
Dude, Secret Rings, I can't, because the controls are so bad. It's one of my least favorite, literally for that reason. Okay, what is... Okay.
To run up to a wall, press Z to scramble to it.
Okay.
They already told you that, didn't they?
Yeah, why are you telling me how to double jump again?
I wonder if it'll be the end of the game, they'll be like, make sure you double jump to climb over the sledge.
If you didn't know, getting hurt will kill you.
By the way, is that rumble getting obnoxious yet? For you? I'm just
little bit.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I only hear it.
I only hear it. I don't feel it. But it's getting obnoxious to me. Not gonna lie.
Okay, but why do I have to... Why can't I just hit them? Yeah, why do I have to jump on their head? Yeah, okay. I guess to avoid their attack, but you can just spam them anyway.
Yeah, like, what's your health? Like, it's insane, bro.
And then you can stun them by doing that. Why is that the tutorial?
I don't know.
Alright, then. I mean, I'm always super critical about these games when we do it on this series, though.
It's the point of the series.
It's true.
What was your favorite Nickelodeon show?
Well, definitely not Tack. No offense to anybody who liked it. I just have never really seen it.
I mean, yeah, I've never seen it either. That's fair.
There was a point where I really liked SpongeBob. I'm getting more into SpongeBob. Oh, that's a really weird way to wall jump.
I'd say SpongeBob is, like, without a doubt, it should be in everybody's top 3 at least.
Yeah, and I actually started to hate it.
Yeah.
During a point, but that was during when it started getting like really
the newer
bad.
ones, I guess.
I really liked Fairly Odd Parents. I thought that was a good show.
Classic.
Danny Phantom, of course.
Classic.
I like Tough Puppy. Tough Puppy was pretty cool.
Honestly, yeah, that show was underrated. I actually.
Those are all all three of those are Butch Hartman shows.
In his prime, though, Butch Hartman was, I'd say he's one of the best children's show creators out there, I would say.
Yeah, I actually want to rewatch Jenny the Teenage Robot, because it's been a while since I've seen that.
I have not seen that one in a while. That is a deep cut there, Jake.
Yeah.
That's a deep
That
cut.
one, I really liked that when I was younger. I saw it on Nicktoons, though.
Yeah.
And Attack on the Toy Bots, I was so excited when she was in there.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I just like the character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the morning, we'd see the show before school.
Yeah.
For the most part, so it was just a really cool kind of thing. And then, of course, you had your, like, random shows, you know, like iCarly and Big Time Rush. Mm-hmm. We had a weird Big Time Rush phase.
That's normal. I think everybody had at least, like, a day where they're like, You know what I mean? Everybody had a day. Where
We didn't have a day. We had a
at
CD.
At least.
We had a CD from Big Time Rush. Like, for real.
Oh, that's so amazing. That show, I will be honest, I mean, it wasn't the best show. But I will say, that show was ahead of its time. Like, it perfectly predicted, I don't know if was K-pop a thing before that show was on? I'm curious. Or, like, was it as popular as it is now?
It definitely was not popular.
That show predicted K-pop, I feel like. Or, like, predicted the uprise of it, where it's these companies creating these bands, you know, like fabricating bands to kind of, you know, make money and benefit off of. I thought that show, like, really hit that on the head.
Well, they did have something like an old show called The Monkees.
The Monkees. Okay, I don't know what that is.
I only know that because of my dad.
Oh.
But it was, I guess they had like this comical show where it was this band. Like, definitely not the same thing.
Similar though, for sure.
But essentially, they didn't know how to play music, and because of the show, they actually started a band of their own, like an official band.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it pretty much like the same. Oh, wow. Okay, that did not look like a path. I thought that was a door. All right.
So I will say I approve of your list. The only thing is, my only question is, did you count Avatar as a Nickelodeon show? Because for me, like, it's not. It's like ahead of it. I feel like it's off the platform.
I have actually not seen that much of Avatar.
Okay, I will say I'd recommend it.
I've seen really bits and pieces. Yeah. I've seen some stuff of Korra.
I haven't seen it all either. I've seen like probably a good chunk of it though, just like through like random episodes. When I was a kid, I would just like watch the show and be like, oh wow, okay, cool, good episode. I caught this one, but I wouldn't watch it episodically. But I feel like if you go back and watch it episodically, like you like really get like that feeling of, you know, just like what they were going for with the show. It's a very clear cut message. You know, it's very. Well, not very clear cut message. It was very clear what they wanted to do with the show, and it worked out really well for them. I feel like. And yeah, Korra was good too. I actually liked Korra as well. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched season 1 and then I kind of stopped. But I like that they were going with that too. I feel like it was interesting enough. Yeah, Danny Phantom was great. Jimmy Neutron was pretty good.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Neutron. I forgot to mention that.
Neutron's great. Timmy Turner and the Fairy Odd Parents is probably top 3 for me. SpongeBob's probably top 3 for me, and then probably if you count Avatar, it's probably top 3. If not, I would probably go with Danny Phantom for my top 3 to round it out. So,
Fairly Odd Parents did get kind of weird towards the end.
It did, yeah. The weird, like, I feel like when it introduced the second character, like it was Timmy and the other person, the girl character, right?
Yeah, Chloe.
Chloe.
I mean, personally, like, I was kind of okay with Chloe.
At the same time, though, like, that's when like we kind of like grew out of that watching those shows. So maybe that was just us being like, well, it was better at this generation than because we were, you know, younger at the time and we, you know, and stuff like that. Like, maybe that's what influenced it.
I mean, what I mostly had an issue with is they started making these weird jokes, like Timmy's dad. The one that I saw, Timmy's dad ended up having a Russian submarine, and it was like a nuclear thing that he accidentally set off.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they had to stop like a nuclear explosion as like a side plot.
That's kind of funny.
Joke.
I kind of like that.
I was kind of like,
it's a little bizarre.
This is really weird and uncomfortable.
You know that relatable moment when your dad fires off a nuclear submarine?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. We've all had that.
Everybody, that's everyone.
Oh, what is he about to do?
He's about to do a super attack, I think, where he just destroys everything in his path. gets rid of the stinkiness. By the way, where's the stinkiness in this game? I might have been missing it, but like I've not been seeing any stinkiness. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Okay, that was interesting.
That's a weird subplot though.
But yeah, like, and it was just like it came up twice.
Yeah.
There's 2 different submarines.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. Like, it's pretty much like towards the end.
Okay.
But something like SpongeBob, for the most part, like I saw later episodes and I was like, this isn't really that great. And then I saw this one called Swamp Mates, which was an episode of Patrick and Bubble Bass, and it was actually a really good episode. It wasn't very classic SpongeBob, but it was pretty par to it.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I had to recommend any modern SpongeBob episode that I've seen so far, it would be that one.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I just want to also note that you've been collecting those blue things the entire game, and they have served no purpose because they are just the power of your meter, but you didn't have the meter unlocked.
Yeah, that's true.
So literally, you've been unlocking those for no reason up until this point.
I will say though, like control wise, for the most part, like movement feels pretty good.
It looks pretty good. Like I feel like you would have fallen more if I realized the controls are bad. So
the jump. Yeah. See, the thing is though, the gravity speed is awful. Like think of like Fox from Smash. Okay. Like it feels like that, but like I don't know if I want to say heavier or lighter, but it's pretty much comparable to that. Okay. Okay. So if you're a Melee player, this is a good game for you. The one thing that I hate though is how they justify the camera and stuff. It doesn't look that great, yeah. Because there are times where I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to go this way, and it's a wall, and I'm supposed to go the opposite way, but I can't tell. Yeah. My main complaint right now is there's not enough stinkiness. Like I was looking forward to the stinkiness. I've not seen any. Okay, if you're gonna have vine segments, at least have something here. Like have me able to switch vines. Yeah. Is he about to Tarzan? Wait, that was in a... Dude, that graphic. Alright. I can do that. Alright. Did you want to try a stage? Sure, yeah. Sure. Your face looked like, why did you ask me this? I'm not looking forward to this. Well, maybe it's okay. Who knows? I mean, hey, it works out because that was around honestly, like 17 it didn't minutes. Look awful. Like, it looked... I've seen worse. I mean, it's not... So far, in my experience, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Yeah. Oh, dude, there's the guy with the cantaloupe in it. He's back, yeah. He's been adventuring with you. Dude, that was a horrible time to take a drink. Why? Just seeing these little tiny birds. What's wrong with that? Yeah. I thought about that. They look like tongue monsters. What even are those things? Wait, there's a... Oh my god, that's great. I missed all of them too. That actually looks like a very satisfying move. Why couldn't they have taught me that before? Save it for me, that's right. Yeah. They wanted to make up. Yeah, exactly. They wanted to throw you into the experience. So you can't shake it to do it. I was hoping you could like shake it. I feel like shaking it if you were to attack, like I don't think that would be too unnatural. Yeah, I'm used to that with Wii games. It's weird because I feel like it would have actually made more sense in this context. Yeah, like it's a very basic attack. It's not like you need button prompts to really do it. Yeah. Look, I don't know if they had this on other systems or not. Yeah, they probably did. That's probably why. Look, imagine being somebody with an Xbox and being like, I want to play tag. Okay, well, I'm glad they're telling me the controls because I don't know them. So they actually did a good job doing that. There's a lot of wall mechanics, surprisingly. And this is a very odd situation where you probably would only have one person playing this at one time, but you know, I'm glad they had the instructions. Like, I still messed up. So we're doing Z and then down. It is kind of funny though, but like in a way, like it's hard to compare something like this just because there's a lot of different control options for this game. Yeah. Whereas like for Mushroom Men and like other games where we've switched off, it's pretty basic what the controls are. Yeah. Like you don't really have to know that much. Yeah, for sure. So we just gotta kill these little dudes. I will say though, the enemy designs are pretty unique. I forget what the Juju attack is. I don't have it yet. I'm trying to shake it again. It's down for the D-pad. Okay. I'll just do this. Yeah, and I think once it's filled up, then it happens. Not sure if they have to be on the screen.
Do I have to charge it first?
Such a weird graphic for that, though.
It's a weird concept. You
Yeah.
just beat up the birds, and then you're free.
You know another weird thing about this game that I'm just noticing?
Hmm.
It's both dull and colorful at the same time.
Yeah, it's a weird combo. It's a weird combo. It gets the weird green look, which I think it's going for, with the stinkiness.
Yeah, it's got nice lighting though.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's not that bad. I will say I'm mildly impressed with this game. Like, it's not terrible by any standards.
It's definitely better than I expected.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the bar was pretty low.
Bar was super low, so
But-
it met that. It met that. Oh. Let's just use this.
Yeah, at that
I
point.
wonder if it gets the birds too. I hope it does. That'd be great. Speedrun tactics.
So did it say those were birds, or is that just your assumption?
I'm assuming. What else would they be?
I'm honestly not sure. They just look like weird tongue
Yeah, they're
things
wrong.
to me. But I think that's just because they're pink and they came out of a statue's mouth.
That's true. Yeah, I can see that you getting that misunderstood. The rumbling's way too excessive, by the way. I don't know why it rumbles
Yeah.
there. It's just opening a door. It's okay.
It also
Go
kind of
wrong.
looks like a Teletubby.
Oh.
Great
that's
death.
funny. That's funny. Okay, where do I go?
Beautiful.
I guess we tried
To the left, Z is to wall run.
Got you.
It's weird because I feel like our experience right now is the only thing that makes it not annoying that these tutorials keep popping up.
Yeah, but like I feel like if you know if you're a single player, you're like, yeah, I already know. It's not that complicated.
Yeah, you're like it's hasn't even been 30
Also, like,
minutes.
what
yet.
is this right now? Like, we just keep running into the same amount of enemies and just defeating them.
Yeah, it does seem kind of weird that they're randomly like, all right, you did a bunch of platforming, now here's a beat 'em up room.
Yeah.
Like in a way, like I can get it, but it this seems kind of excessive. Because they could have like put these guys on the path, or at least tried to make it, you know, not
You're not even
just
that
a
challenging
flattery.
either. I guess I mean, maybe it'll get more difficult as we go, but like, it's very basic.
Yeah, it's kind of like the problem people had with Sonic Unleashed's night mode, is it would just lock you in this room with a bunch of enemies. But at least for that, there was stuff around that you could move, and it was different each time.
Yeah.
So far, that's the third one, and it's just completely flat.
Thanks for the tip again. I appreciate that.
Oh my god.
Like, after one go, you get it. So, like,
I mean,
especially if you're
like-
like, oh, I don't really care about the MVPs. I ain't gonna worry
It
about
does
that.
make you wonder, though, like, how long this game actually is.
I imagine it's probably like 6 hours?
And, like,
7 hours?
because I'm also curious if they're just, like, assuming that you just naturally be, like, not playing this back-to-back, and you're just, like, jumping out of levels. Wait, that was one level?
Yeah, that was very basic. It took me 15 minutes. What? Oh, that whole thing was one.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
That... Okay, I mean, I felt like those were different, like, at least
Yeah, I
different
thought those were different
paths.
levels. Yeah, but I guess not. Now we have the boss fight.
Alright,
A
I mean,
race.
kind of weird.
Scene. What in the world? What in the world? Oh, the stink.
Oh, well,
That's where the stink comes
there's
in.
something gross.
You aim point at the screen, press the B button, fire did you say?
Wait, did you just go into horror game mechanics?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is weird.
It's so random
Whoa.
that I love it.
Why'd I hit him on him, don't I? Probably. But it's under it, maybe. No? What is the point?
Oh. I guess you're surviving.
I think it's just survival.
Yeah. Tack definitely didn't look like something that would dabble in the horror genre, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, we're safe. Oh, now we're going this way.
Oh.
Help me!
You can tell he's panicked, though. So, like, props to the voice actors, because they did not phone it in.
No. Oh, we gotta just shoot these guys now. Oh, dude.
Alright.
Do I shoot the bird? I don't know. I don't think we shoot the birds. It's just it's so basic. I don't know why this is a part of the game.
Yeah, just a random. Wait, you just drove.
Wait, why didn't
through
we just
anyway?
drive through it earlier? We could have drove through the whole time.
Yeah, why did you kill all the enemies first?
This is just a survival of
while
this.
this gigantic tornado snot bubble is chasing you.
It's just really bad Link's crossbow training.
Yeah. Like, think about it. It's kind of hard to actually call this a horror game genre mechanic stuff.
It's just a rail shooter. Pretty much.
Yeah. That's true. I just haven't really played
Was
too
there
much
even a
of
gun
those.
in TAC? Was that a thing? Like, I feel like that would not be a thing in TAC. I could be wrong, though. Like, I never watched the show, but
I mean,
it just seems
he's
weird.
using his staff to attack.
Oh, it's a staff.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, maybe not. Then. Maybe that sounds more TAC-like. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, he always used a staff to attack.
Okay.
At least from gameplay wise. Other than that, I have no idea.
Oh, that did so much damage. You see that? Like half my health.
And then you like recover it pretty well.
At least
So
you recover well.
yeah. It's kind of weird, but in a way I can understand why they did it. So that you're not getting hit too much simultaneously.
What do the
but you're
rocks
still
do?
getting
Like,
healed.
what is the point of making those targets?
Yeah, there's like no score. I guess to find secrets, but
I don't know. It's goofy.
how long is this segment?
Too long. Way too long.
It's probably hasn't really gone on for too long either.
Also, like,
But,
usually here you'd add, like, a cooldown or something to the gun to, like, make it harder. But it's just,
Yeah.
nah. Just fire. There's no punishment, just to keep randomly firing at things.
yeah, and there's no challenge here either.
I guess it's just survive, right? But it's
Yeah,
weird.
like, I mean, if they did it in a way where, like, you had to hit the boss, then
Like,
I
what
guess
are the
it would
targets
make
for?
sense.
I don't understand that. Is that just for, like, the mini-games? When we get to them, actually? If we get to them, which, like, I'm okay if we don't.
Honestly, I don't think we will.
I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Wait, are you going through another one of these huts?
Yeah, I guess. There's the dude right behind me still, though, by the way. Like, that did not get resolved. There's still a
Yeah.
dude chasing me.
Is he just waiting patiently?
It's like, yeah, okay, you can shoot those guys first.
It's like, yeah, all right. I mean, I'm a reasonable man. Or glob thing.
Yeah. We could just keep going. Why
And-
did we stop there?
You know what's even more weird? This is somehow the most colorful level in the game that we've seen so far.
What the hell is going on? What did I do? What? Why didn't he just kill us there? He had us. He
Yeah.
caught up and everything. He's just like, nah, I'm good. Okay, now we're fighting targets.
Because that's what you weren't doing before.
Well, no, that time was for the bridges, right? It's for to open the bridge up. But, like, what was the point of the other targets? Nothing.
Wait, does he just stop and... What was the point?
Well, that was the level. That was the level complete. Okay.
They're like, here's this 15-minute platforming level, and now here's this 4-minute rail shooter level. Sure, tack.
Then you're gonna love. Good animation. Good animations right there. Look at that. Just how, like...
This is where they lost all of their budget.
Yeah, they were done with this. So, okay, one level, one shooting segment, now we're done. What is that?
Oh,
He's like-
no. Oh, thinking about it, the others
Oh,
weren't
it's so
in-game
bad.
cutscenes.
Yeah, the other ones were regular cutscenes. This is just awful.
Dude, they look like horribly controlled
Oh, man.
puppets.
This is what happens when you get people straight out of college to animate your game.
Did you just see his face? He was like...
He's like... I can't even replicate it because it's just so choppy.
It's so stiff.
What was that?
Did he just reset his
He's like-
animation?
That's so bad. That's so bad. That's what I'm looking for.
No.
That's what I like to see.
Oh.
That's a 10 out of 10 game right there.
Oh,
That's what I like
God.
to see.
That was
Oh
fun.
my goodness.
What the heck are you? Why do you have a slob of yogurt on your head? Wait, and
I
that...
think that's her hair.
Wait, why do you
I
have
think
that...
that's her hair. That's unfortunately her.
Dude, she's got like, you know that Frankendog movie?
Yeah. That's
She's got it in a purse, as like a purse.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, very unique area. And hey, it's finally getting gross.
It's finally getting stinky.
Yeah.
I think it got stinky in the last level. I don't know, maybe not. No, it's definitely stinky though. Wasn't there like a... What was the earlier segment about? Like, I didn't listen to the cutscenes, but I don't think they're related. I don't think it's related, though. Like, what?
Oh my god, did you just see her nails?
Yeah, they're gross.
Oh.
They're gross.
Oh no. I'm actually cringing. That's horrible.
Oh, that's bad.
That's completely awful.
Make lines of 4 or more faces of the same color to score. This is a puzzle game? I guess you're in this now.
What?
I guess you're in this now because it's player 2 is gold faces. Are you in this now?
Wait, I'm in.
Maybe.
Oh.
Possibly. I don't know.
Wait, does it randomly force you to choose your play?
Maybe it's like
Wait.
the CPU. It might be a CPU. I might have got your hopes up.
Maybe.
I'm sorry I got your hopes up. I know you were looking
No.
forward to playing this. A fire
It's
sheet that
fine.
causes a double rotation. The fire sheet that causes a single rotation. Make 4 lines of 4 more faces of the same color to score. So I have blue. Okay. Hit parrot for 200 points. Hit shaking tiki to turn nearby tikis to your color. Hit purple target. Okay, I'll figure this out. I'll just wing it.
Wait, am
So, yeah, I don't think you're in this.
Okay, yeah, that's the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's this computer. Okay.
This one.
I
got it.
I mean, game wise, this is good.
Is it? Is it really?
I mean, concept wise, at least.
And there's some stretching for sure.
Wait, why is the one in the upper left hand corner just
This
completely
guy's gonna
burned?
destroy me, isn't he? Oh my goodness, yeah, he did. Jesus, holy moly, I just got that for him. This is
I mean,
tough.
like, they might
With a
have
bird.
explained this in the cutscene, but
Let's just do
I'm
this. Let's just
very
do it.
confused.
What in the world? What am I supposed to do? That guy's insane. I guess you can fire faster than I thought, so like that's where I messed up. I thought it was like a slow firing speed. Oh, we just changed all
Yet
of
somehow
them.
he's only got 380 and you've got
Yeah, he's doing a
300.
lot more than I am. Like, I'll be honest.
Oh, what?
Just reset.
Oh.
I think the parrot resets everything. Jesus. Holy moly. Holy moly. Hit these, hit these, hit these. Oh, I got the parrot hit. No, I hit mine. Ah. Jesus, I hit mine again. This is so challenging. No, I hit that for him. God.
Yeah, this does not look fun at all.
Trust me, it isn't.
Dude, imagine having such a gigantic lead and it reverses all of the tikis.
Yeah, that would suck.
That would be the worst. I think that literally put you in the lead too.
Yeah. Okay. This is so tough. Oh my goodness. Jesus. We just hit all... I think the strategy is just hit all of his colors and just hit them with the B button. Bless you.
Thank you.
I guess I won. I really didn't feel like I was winning that, but I guess I did.
Dude, why does his head icon look like just so awful?
Hit this.
Like he just looks like he had a night on the town.
Yeah. What's wrong with that, though? We don't judge tack like that. So,
Maybe a little bit.
like, okay,
I mean,
here's the issue with this.
look at this cutscene and then
Here's
tell
the
me.
issue I'm taking this game right now. Like, if you're gonna have bad cutscenes, you need to hide them. You can't have them be at least like 60% of the game. Because that took like 2 minutes, and then we're back to another 3-minute cutscene of this terrible animation.
Yeah, and immediately, like, you don't care about what they're saying because of how awful
I think it would look.
looks.
You know that free movie maker thing where like you can make like free like choppy movies or whatever.
Like
I
the
think,
Nickelodeon one?
No, not even. I think it's like it's like for like teaching and stuff like that. Like they you can like make like your movie and it's like just like really poorly done 2D animation, but like it's not any animation. Like whatever that is called, I think that's better than this. I can't think of the name of it right now. I don't think it even has a name. But.
Also, can I just say, I felt like it would have been way more interesting to explore that environment.
Yeah, like they just took away from that. I feel like they had a level in mind for that, and they're like, no, that's too much money. We can't do that level.
Like,
so they just made it a little puzzle level. And that was it.
I was actually interested in these weird fishbone things. Just
now here's shaking. Here we do shake.
There we go.
So now we can knock this game for motion controls again.
Yeah, there we go. It's a Wii game.
Shake the cast.
Okay. But yeah, like it's weird because here's this dump filled with a bunch of fish bones and raining fish bones, and you put all of this effort and this work to make this entire environment just for a cutscene and a random minigame that has nothing to do with this background.
Was that in there the whole time? The C button doing this?
If it was, I'd be kind of upset considering just considering the fact of how many times they told us about the wall jump button.
Yeah, like why didn't they tell us about the C button earlier? If that was the thing earlier, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure somebody's gonna say something about like watching the cutscenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which, to be fair to the game, we haven't been doing, but at the same time, looking at those cutscenes is hard enough.
I don't think we made a mistake. Without watching you.
But I mean, like, we're not getting confused either, so
yeah, no,
there's that.
This game is not meant for the story, I don't think.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Oh, definitely not. It's a platformer.
If you want storyline from Tak, you watch the Tak series. That's all I think.
If you want story from Tak, watch Danny Phantom.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I agree, 100%. Watch Avatar.
Yeah, watch Avatar.
Watch a good Nick.
There you go.
No offense to Tak. Maybe Tak was good. I don't know. I just never watched it.
I mean, I haven't either, so I probably should be ripping on it.
It's either that or I repressed it from my memory. It's one or the other. No. What do I do here?
It looks like there's, like, grates on the thing.
I don't want to touch that.
But it's, like, so hard to see in this environment.
Just something in here.
You know, that's the other weird thing that I've never really fully got with these games. Like, why make such a dark environment? I know you can raise the brightness on your TV, but...
What is he doing?
I have no idea. Do I have to put a seizure warning? Like, oh my god.
I think we have to stop. I don't even know. I'm just going to pause. I think we're done.
Jeez,
I'm done. I'm done at this.
Yeah, that was like 40 minutes. Alrighty.
Just stuck doing that.
Wait, even if you shake the Wiimote?
Yeah, no, I stopped. I shook it. I stopped shaking it. I'm not even touching the controller. Nothing.
Wait, did you soft locked? Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I can't do anything. It's not even rumbling right now. Oh, there we go. What? Okay, I guess we're good.
Wait, did it just give
Either way, I think I'm done.
Wow.
I'm done with it.
Wow, that was not worth.
Flying?
That was not worth 2 secrets.
You can keep flying if you want. I'm done.
Well, let's give our opinions.
Okay, yeah. So I'll go first. I don't know. It didn't look too bad. I mean, these portions. I mean, aside from that weird glitch, I don't think they're awful, but they're not like anything super special. At the same time, and the weird bonus segments. The shooter. I played the shooter and the puzzle thing mainly. I mean, the puzzle thing was especially lame. I thought, like, even as a minigame, I could just see it being really boring, personally.
Yeah.
And then the shooting racing one, that might also be a minigame in the multiplayer. I don't know. It would make sense if it was. It was like a competition to shoot the targets.
Wait, that's a pit, by the way.
There's a pit there, yeah. It's just
doesn't that just
also,
look like a floor?
There's no stakes as well. Like, there's no life bar. I don't think, right? Is there a life bar in this game? Like,
no, there's not.
There isn't. So, like, you can just get hit.
Probably because of that.
There's no punishment.
God, that was disgusting.
So personally, from what I played, again, maybe these platform levels are better. I barely played any of them, and I don't know, I wasn't too impressed.
What is this?
But
wait, what?
oh yeah, you have to shake it and then press C or something like that.
It just randomly gave me a time limit.
Just missed it though, yeah. Oh, you have to jump on all the pressure before time runs out.
Oh wait, I got it. Okay.
So now you're good. Now you just gotta hit the pressure pads for them. Okay. I don't know. For me personally,
this is weird.
I would probably have to say not worth it unless you can find it for like $1. And even then, that's maybe pushing the line.
Wait, there's a rail.
So assuming we got it assuming you can find it for $3, that's what we got it. We got it for $3. For $3, this game is not worth it.
All right, so you're
I'm saying no.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
just-
not
it's
that
too
it takes a
basic.
rocket scientist
If-
to guess that.
Depending on the order of how these get what's it called, uploaded. With the other game we played, it was Ice Age 2. We played that today as well, and it's a very similar issue for me, where these are very similar genres. They're both platformers. They're both kind of collectibles. Like you get the 8 Nunu pieces or whatever. For me, it's like, yeah, that's great. You get 8 Nunu pieces. I need more to make a collectible good. Like these blue things are not that worth it, and there's plenty of them to where it's not really worth getting them, honestly. And the Nunu pieces are so rare to where it's like, if I find one, I don't even know what it does for me. And I don't think the collectibles are worth it. I think the mini games outside of it are pretty lame. Even the 2-player mini games, I imagine those with 2 people would not be fun. The shooter one, maybe, but then at that point, just play crossbow training. Link's crossbow training. If you have that, if you don't, buy that instead of this.
That one didn't even feel like it would be 2-player though either.
What? No, I think that one would
Rail
be.
shooter.
I think that one would be because of the targets. Like, why would there be targets there? You know what I mean?
That's true.
So like, the fact that those targets weren't even there, were there for no reason, would make me think it is. If it is or isn't, like it doesn't affect the game for me anyways. So it's just not enough here to make it worth it. And yeah, I mean, it controls fine to what I was doing. It was doing pretty fine, but like, it just there's nothing to, it's not a reason to control it, in my opinion.
Honestly, so for my opinion, I feel like
you played more of these segments as well, so maybe I'm missing something. There's a possibility I am.
I mean, honestly, like the platforming part, it's not bad. I feel like, as you said, it is very comparable to the Ice Age game in the fact of, you know, same genre and stuff. I'm actually gonna stop playing so I can give my thoughts on this.
So you can stop playing.
I feel like platforming wise, main game wise, it has that mostly down. Mm-hmm. It's got some pretty good controls.
It's more complete than the Ice Age game.
There's a lot of different controls in it, which can be very weird. I don't like how he wall jumps. I don't like the running up the wall and then jumping off of it, which is the initiation of the wall jump. Except you have to repeatedly hit A unless you fall down. It's weird. It's just janky. It doesn't control right. But like platform wise, it's decent. But there's one thing that stops it from feeling okay other than the gravity thing. And that's the fact that they just put pits in so many unnecessary places that you wouldn't be able to see them. Mm-hmm. Like, literally, right as they want you to turn, the very second you turn, here's a pit. Why is there a pit there?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. Not only that, I'm constantly falling in it multiple times because I can't tell what's the pit and what's the ground because they look so similar. And with the colors, it just doesn't mesh well, so it looks like it's the floor anyway, even though I know it's a pit. Mm-hmm. So then I fall into it. The attacking, pretty much pointless.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason to attack in this game whatsoever. Certain parts of it, it's fun. Like, I didn't play the rail shooter, but it looked very boring.
It was.
It's very boring to watch.
It was very boring.
That one minigame that you played, like, I could kind of see it being decent potentially,
yeah.
But as it went on, especially with the control, like the AI difficulty, it just was like it didn't look that exciting. But for the most part, like I did most of the control stuff or the platforming stuff, and that part it controlled fine. So like, it's weird because I feel kind of similar with Ice Age, except for like a more positive. Would I play other platformers opposed to this? 100%, yeah. Like, but would I play more of this? Potentially. But again, I never experienced the part of the rail shooter.
I will add those mini games. It might add like a sense of, oh well, what's coming up next with these mini games? Maybe there's something more interesting later down the line. So maybe that's something to look forward to.
And I think my biggest thing is I can see the potential in it. Like it at least feels good. And I mean, we did come off of Ice Age.
Yeah.
So like again, the bar is low. As of right now, it'd probably be a 6 out of 10. But that's still.
I think that's pretty high, personally.
I mean, I mean, see,
You go with
the
your-
10
go
the
with your own
10
bet.
rating scale is
You go with
also
your own
really
bet.
stupid.
You go with your own
Because
bet.
if you scale it up, it's 60 out of 100. We can
Yeah,
say.
it's barely passed.
You know? Yeah,
Depending on the school.
because that's what I was kind of more so going for, is that like, and maybe that's how I should rate things. But like it's bad, but it's passable.
It's passable.
Like you can look
on
at it
a
and
good
be
day.
like,
On a good
and
day.
be like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'll give it a pass.
It's again. This
A
is
very-
$3.
This is a
only $3.
very low bar.
Only $3.
Though.
Only $3. So I get that. I get that.
Would I pay $20 for this? No. I mean, I do have a fondness for Nickelodeon type of games.
Not tack.
I do have that sweet spot. I haven't played TAC before, but like, I don't know. Like, I think a part of me is just mostly that like, control wise, it doesn't feel awful.
No, it doesn't.
You know. So I think that's pretty much what's going to that point of like, I'd consider playing more of this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wake up and be like, oh boy, I'm gonna play TAC and the Guardians of Gross. But like, I'd consider it.
Yeah, that's fair. And for me, it's just like, it's very close to being a pass, but there's just a few things, like mainly I guess just the general, like, reason to collect things. For me, there isn't a reason to collect the new pieces. I don't think it's that cool, I guess, or like, I don't think it's as rewarding as, say, something like, oh, there's this, like, something from Battle for Bikini Bottom where it's like, oh, collect the socks, you get an extra spatula. Same thing maybe here. Like, maybe, like, there needs to be that extra primary item to collect. I feel like that's such a key point for me in all these collectible games where you need that key, like, the golden spatula. You need the star or the shine sprite or whatever. You don't have that in this game. I feel like that for me is what's really taking it away from me, because the combat is very basic.
I completely forgot there was combat.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you don't even remember this combat. Like, it's very basic. The climbing is very basic. Again, we'll see more of an overview here. It's very basic stuff. I mean, there's nothing getting... That looks cool. I'll be honest, that looks cool. But, like, we didn't get to that part. And that's probably just like a cutscene anyway. Like, there's just very basic stuff. Like, what is that? Okay, that's interesting. There's some interesting stuff in this, I'll be honest. But I'm still going to say no. Because it's just like the main game for me didn't look exciting enough to attract my attention. Even for a $3 purchase, I'd rather just replay a game I already own, or even repurchase a game I already know is going to be a better platformer than this one. That's just me. Again, I respect your opinion completely. And you play more of the game itself. So maybe I missed something in the game itself that I did not experience through the rail shooter portion, or the small portion I did play of the actual game itself. So.
Well, I think the biggest difference too is that, like, I've noticed we're looking at them from two very different angles.
Yeah.
Because you're looking at it from a perspective of a collectathon.
Yes.
I'm looking at it from a perspective of a platformer.
Mm-hmm.
I think a big reason why I'm having that feeling, it just, for me, it looks more like platforming.
That's fair.
And
Yeah.
then it just has these things that you collect, and they're kind of like coins. Like, I feel like it's not necessarily like same genre as Crash games, but it's like that, as linear as you can get with a 3D game.
Yeah.
Like, there wasn't much exploration, and I think mostly when I think collectathon, my brain just immediately goes to a game like Mario Sunshine.
That's fair.
Very sandboxy, which isn't fully the case, but I think that's pretty much why our opinions on this are so different.
Yeah, for sure.
The attacking is pointless.
Yeah.
There's no reason. The tutorial tells you to jump over it with Z, and then attack with B.
Yeah.
You can just attack it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no punishment for doing that. There's no health bar. Other gripe about this, I mean, this is a stupid gripe. Why do you control the menu with this?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, you need the nunchuck.
Yeah, so why don't you control the nunchuck? And then another thing, like, why is, for me, in my opinion, it would make a lot more sense if the attack button was the shake.
Yeah.
Instead of the B button. It gets you more involved in the game, and there clearly are motion controls later on when you do the shaking for the magic. I just don't see why.
And that feels so unnatural. Why not just have
it seems like
shake?
such an easy thing, especially because all of these games like that, like with these beat 'em up games, like, it makes the combat more. Like, I think that's the one plus with motion controls is with a game with basic combat like this, where it's just the B button. It makes more sense just to do the shake button because it adds an extra element to it. You know what I mean? It gets your whole body moving. You know, that's the part of the Wii, and I think like that alone is just like taking away from the experience that could otherwise be in it. I mean, I feel like it's just a missed opportunity personally. But.
It does also have that issue that I had mentioned, again in the Ice Age one, with the whole genre thing. Like I said, it's not a bad thing, but there's just a right and a wrong way to do it.
Yeah. I feel like it works better for this game. I will say that.
It definitely feels like a lot better of a flow.
Mm-hmm.
But the other difference too is that they don't throw you into something that doesn't feel like it's natural.
Mm-hmm.
Like that rail segment, was it bad? Sure. But it felt like it was naturally in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the best transition, but it at least felt like it was natural.
Yeah.
The game, it felt like tack. Bowling Penguins doesn't feel like Ice Age. So,
there's a difference there.
You know, I feel like they're two very similar games in judgment, but it's that twist. You know, it's that, like, fact that we're not going out of... It's a very light pass.
That's fair.
You know, it's
mine's a very close fail.
Mine's a participation trophy, basically.
Like for $1, yes. But if you got it for $3, I would struggle to say yes to that.
For the most part, we've pretty much been pretty consistent on either like extreme no or extreme yes.
Yeah, like we've been pretty close with our judgments. And this one's our first disagreement technically, although you're very close to failing, I'm very close to passing. So it's just a little like you're at like a 62, I'm at like a 58%, I guess, if you want to call it that way.
Now, I will level with you a little bit here, though. If I did judge this as a 3D collectathon, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that feeling just because you're collecting the blue things at the beginning, and there's no point for them. So, like, originally I'm thinking, oh, this is a collectathon, because there's blue things that you collect, there's plenty of them to collect, but they don't record it, and it's just for the meter. That doesn't get unlocked until later. And it's like... Okay, so it tricked my mind early, which is like, this looks like a collectathon early, but then it's not a collectathon. It's just weird how it did that. Because it is definitely not a collectathon, now that you mention it, because like, there isn't much to collect aside from the new piece, the pieces, the 8 pieces in the level. Unless I missed something. But with that being said, for me, like, platformers themselves, it just doesn't register to me as a genre without that added collectible element. So
that's
even
fair.
if it isn't that, like, I wish it were that, and maybe that's wrong of me to do, like, say, I wish it were this genre when it's not. But, like, I feel like those two are so tied together to where, like, platformers, especially for the Wii, like, not just the GameCube, this is the Wii system, it needs to not just be a platformer for me, it needs to also have that more collectible elements, or something along the lines to give myself that sort of short-term reward, short-term task to keep myself going in the game, personally.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So pretty much where I'm at, 3D collectible no, and then for a platformer you're still saying no.
I would still say
like
no.
If you judge it
for me though, I would also say I am harsher on platformers. Like unless the platformer has a solid combat system or really good parkour or jumping elements, like I'm not interested in playing it because it's just personally it's just not my genre, like 100%. And that being said, I don't think this game does enough to add to combat, to add to platforming elements aside from the wall jump, or the wall run, which isn't even that big of a deal, really, for me.
Yeah, they don't really seem to use that stuff.
Yeah, it's just not overused. Maybe it's overused later in levels, maybe it's used better in later levels, but for me it's just like, it doesn't add enough to it for me to be like, yeah, this is the perfect platformer game that makes sense for me to buy. Not perfect even, just like a good platformer game. Like it doesn't add enough of that movement, add enough of that interesting combat, either one, but it doesn't do either, so it's just me.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like the other thing too is that me rating it as a platformer too, I just love platformers.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Know, that's pretty much my
At the end of the day,
butter.
this is just a genre discussion. Like, do we like this genre or not? And for me, platformers are not quite my thing, unless there's a certain collectible element, unless there's a certain thing that they're doing to it to make it more interesting for me. And for me, that just isn't here.
I think we've pretty much given all our thoughts.
Yeah.
We probably talked more about the game than played it.
That says
but,
something about it.
Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Shows out that I've been known love. Brother, mother, sister, father, iguana. And let us know, what do you guys think about this game? And trust me, if you were a TAC fan, I'd be surprised if you were still here. But if you... Just because of how much we bashed
I'd be surprised you're here in the first place. I mean,
Truth.
what TAC fans are there?
Truth.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry, TAC fans. I'm sorry, TAC fans. They've been like looking
Brutal.
forward. They've been waiting.
Brutal.
Someone's been waiting for you to play this game because they're such a big TAC fan,
3
and then they've just been
unsubscribes.
disappointed the entire way through. Like, this is not what they were expecting. I'm sorry. I apologize to that person if you do exist.
You know, it is kind of funny, though, because, like, Mushroom Men were like, yeah, we want to play more of this. Let's do a series on it. And then TAC, it's like, it's okay.
The thing
and
is,
we're both like,
I will say the
no.
difference with that game and this one is that game had an interesting combat system with interesting weapon choices, and they added elements to it that made it more interesting than what this game is doing.
Yeah, that one's
key
super
thing.
fun though.
Like for me, that game added the extra element of the. I think it was also more of a click. I haven't played in a while, but the combat system was actually really good in that game. But this game, it's not there. It's very basic. It's either the smash attack, if that even is an attack, and the B button, and that's it.
So in other words, if you guys want to watch TAC, watch our Mushroom Men.
Our Mushroom Men playthrough. Absolutely.
But yeah, that's gonna be it. So yeah, but let us know what you guys think. I mean, we did bash it. We haven't seen the show. Maybe the show's better. I don't know.
You said you liked it.
But,
I mean, like that's the thing. Like we didn't hate this game. It was just meh. It's just meh. If meh was a button we had, I think we both would have pressed
I'm thinking I'm gonna add a yellow.
A yellow meh, I think would be an interesting color.
Yeah, I think just like a minus.
Yeah.
Just a casual dash.
It's okay. If you can find it for like $1 or get it for free.
Yeah, sure. I gotta find like that really gross yellow mustard color.
Just take the color select tool and put it on this video. I think every yellow in this game.
Yeah, color scheme just. But I feel like we could talk at length, surprisingly, about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Keep it safe. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see a playlist of one of my many playthroughs on the channel, as well as a fun video up above it. And if you look over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see another video, either from my channel or one of my friends' channels. Either way, it's sure to be a fun time. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Keep your toes safe.